I'm living in a movie, but I don't know my lines. I'm the star of the show, but I trip all the time. From action to romance, it's a wild roller coaster, but I always end up falling on my face. Disaster. Real life, I'm a clumsy superstar, tripping over cables, crashing fancy cars. Real life, I'm the laugh track of the scene, making everyone giggle even in the meanest screen. Waking up each morning with messy hair and puffy eyes, trying to find my keys, but they seem to love to hide. Coffee stains on my shirt, a fashion statement they say. Real life's a comedy, I'm just playing my role every day. Real life, it's a hilarious ride. Lost socks and burnt toast, things I can't hide. Real life, the sitcom never ends. From awkward encounters to making amends. So embrace the absurdity, the humor in each day. Real life's a comedy, let's laugh along the way.
The dichotomy between real and real raises questions about the impact of media on our perceptions and expectations. It highlights the need for a balanced approach to life. Hello and a warm welcome to an amazing webinar brought to you by Building Spiritual Muscles. We shall delve deep into the fictional and the factual world in our Hatke webinar today. Our spiritual healer and life coach, Vindri Kaur will take over the session now.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning to the overseas. Sat Shri Akal, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, Ram Ram. So we are back again for another webinar. I want smiling faces. This is not going to be a very serious topic. It's going to be very, very light for you. Real versus real. This word real jo hai, I think sab log ne suna, is very familiar with everyone. Real. You go into the media, you see every platform, real is there. So what does this real actually mean? What does real actually mean? Real and real. There are two words, real and real. Now you will see that the real life and the real life, if we see the real life is what an adjective and the real life is actually a verb. Real is adjective because it describes whatever of a life. And the real is a verb, whatever of a life we are leading now. Now, real life jo hai, jisko hum real life kehte hain, what is it? Is the actual facts of life. It is the truth of life. It is genuine. And you will see also that it is actually, you can see very clearly, actual, the truth, then it is a genuine, it is authentic, it's sincere, and the quality of existence and truthfulness. This is a very pious type of a life. Something which has the reality of life where we are facing and we're able to handle things. But what is real life then? What is real life? Real life is a life where we people are leading. We are swaying, we are tripping, we are in a whirlpool. And the last, what is said, deception of a perfect life online. What does this mean? The of perfect life. We will see, usually we people are always wearing a mask because we are not living the perfect life. In the world, what are we showing? We are showing a very artificial life to the people. Let it be in the society, let it be in your working places, let it be in the house. We are all living a very artificial, a superficial life. For example, in real life, you will see that what are we doing actually in the real life? You will see that the whole media is full of real life. Real life, the whole media is full of real life. What is the real? Real are short clips which are being put up in the media. Maybe it is for sale purpose and it can also be for entertainment. On sale purpose, how? For example, how do we say on sale purpose? Sale purpose in this way, maybe some in marketing, someone wants to sell some products. Aajkal ab dekh lo, Amazon mein chale jao, there are a lot of products and all. So we buy it online. So these are the little clips which are being given in the media to attract the people. They attract the people. And then we get trapped and then we start buying on the online. There is one marketing and the other is also entertainment. Entertainment में आप देख लो, पूरा मीडिया भरा हुआ है, पूरा मीडिया भरा हुआ है. You will see all the rocking dances, the songs, and everything, because you people must be quite used to these page, Facebook and what you say, the Instagram and all. देखो मैं तो बुड्ढी हूँ, मैं तो अभी नया सीख रही हूँ, very frankly, अभी भी सीख रही हूँ. But I am just familiar with 2-3 of them. I'm just familiar with 2-3 of them. But there must be many. You are all young children. You must be knowing about it. But these are the entertainment which we people are getting on the media in this reel. And what is this reel? How much is this clip made? What is the timing? What is the duration? They are made just for 6 seconds. अब देखोगे next में क्या है कि reel के बाद short clips and then it comes down to what? It is the 30 to 60 to 30 and 90 seconds it comes. So now you will see that this will be, I will show it to what it is actually, because this does not disappear after 24 hours.
Balloon. Balloon. Balloon.
So what did you see? Short clips, 30 seconds, at times 60 seconds, at times also 90 seconds and all. These clips are sent as an entertainment. But one thing, remember, these clips also give very good messages. They're not always negative. They're also positive reasons for it. But remember, these do not disappear. After 24 hours, but disappear. No, it keeps on. After every 30 seconds, it keeps on playing. It keeps on playing. Because they are very well prepped and polished. Why are they so well prepped and polished? They're not khubsurti se, the language, just for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, they do. Why? Because they have to attract the people, attract the buyers, they have to attract the children. This is what the media is doing by putting all these clips over there. Now, when we have put in this clip onto the media, then what happens? Uska result kya hota hai? Uska result hota in the next point, in the next bullet point, we come to know that is controlling something or someone. This reel is actually controlling something or someone. Now, is offering something in exchange. What does it offer? You go to the Instagram. For example, मैं जाती हूँ Instagram में, and I see a very nice something which is interesting me, and I buy it. I go to the next, I see again, I buy it, because they are attracting us. Slowly, slowly, as they are attracting us, they're giving us, offering us. But in exchange, what are we? We are getting trapped. We are getting trapped. We realize later on कि अरे हम पागल के जैसे थे, 4 चीजें मंगा ली हैं, अरे पर देखो तो सही. But somewhere we get trapped into it. So what happens? They are actually controlling us. First thing, they are controlling us. How? By the items that they are selling, we get trapped in it. Second thing, how they're controlling us. When we people put up any of our pictures, anyone, and for example, I have put up a picture and I have taken a party or with my children or wearing a very nice dress or doing a little dance, and I put it up into the Facebook or the Instagram. When I put it, what happens next? I wait. Let me see how many likes have come. How do the people revert back? So I keep on seeing like. When I see that the likes are coming very slow and they're just about 50, 60, I change into another and I put another one. Because my thing is focus on the likes, likes. And slowly, what happens? These likes, are controlling us, is actually controlling us. How? Because then we start changing our strategy, we start changing the clothes, we start changing the different scenes and all, and we send it. But our focus is on the likes. How many followers? कितने followers हैं? तुम्हारे कितने फॉलोअर्स हैं, आपके कितने फॉलोअर्स, अरे मेरे तो फॉलोअर्स ही नहीं है. Then I will try to copy someone. अच्छा अब मैं यही भेजती हूँ, शायद मेरे भी फॉलोअर्स आ जाएं, शायद मेरे को भी लाइक्स आ जाए. So what happens somewhere, these gadgets, these Instagram, all are controlling us also. They are trapping us actually. They're trapping us. And we also, when we put in commercial, we are trapping the people. It is vice versa going that we people are trapping the thing. Now, when we do these type of things, it says controlling something or someone. How? Why? What happens in the media? What happens? I'm talking about the media first, then I'll talk about the real life. Now in the media, what happens? Whoever comes on the media, mark my words, whoever comes on the media, let it be wearing clothes, let it be having parties, let it be having their birthdays, let it be any XYZ. Leaving out spirituality, the marketing, because that's their way of marketing. After this COVID and all, so it's become a real hotspot in the market. So leaving out those, otherwise the children and all, they're putting up a mask because you see them having the flaunting and taking vodkas, and there's a lot of things that is going on the media. Mark my words and remember one thing. These people are all hollows. They have a hollow inside. They have a hollow inside. They are wearing a mask. They are wearing a mask and they come on to the thing. For example, a film star working in the films, put on a mask. They are acting a certain character. Their emotion, everything has to be, because they cannot act until they don't emotionally do it. So they're coming up with it. But once the thing is over, the shooting is over, they come back to the house. They remove all the makeup also, and they remove all the mask also, because they have to go into the real life. Real life is in a mess. A lot of triggers, a lot of things. So what happens in real life, we are usually wearing a mask. This has to be understood, that we are all wearing a mask, because we say that if, for example, if we say that this Instagram and all, I would like to ask you a question. Who all are you on the Instagram and the Facebook and Twitter? Can you just raise your hand? Can you just give a thumbs up, whoever is it? Yes, put it in the chat box. Yes, yes, all in the thing. Yes, I'm not against it. मैं बार-बार आपको बता रही हूँ, I'm not against it. All are not. Everything has a positive and a negative side. But somewhere our youngsters have taken this media, this, you can say, of this culture, no, in a very negative way. And our real life, in actual life, we are leading a real life. देख लो, मैं घर पे बैठी हूँ. I'm still living a real life. Why? मैं घर में बैठी हूँ, मेरी सास है. अब मेरी सास कहती है ये काम करो. I don't want to do. But I do it. But to do it, I have to put a mask. Hypocrisy has to be, I have to put a mask and then go and do, because मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा है. I don't want to do. There's a turmoil inside, but I have to do. And I'm pleasing the people, pleasing. That means I'm putting a mask. So just visualize, where are we putting a mask? In the house, with the children, with your own spouses, with your in-laws, with your parents, in the working place, everywhere we see we are putting a mask. Now, when we are putting a mask, actually what happens? It is something very dangerous that happens to us. Now, many of them, I said that people are on the Facebook, you're in the Instagram, you may be Twitter. I don't know, there may be many more. Which I do not know about. But I will tell you one thing, that when you are on these media, the worst thing that happens to us is what? When we go back to seeing like, or when we see how many followers are there, once, twice, thrice, we keep on seeing. In a few days, slowly we see that we people are getting addicted. How do we get addicted? That's very important. Because when we see the like, we say, wow, very good. Followers, oh, excellent, very good. So this is how we say, wow, very good. At that time, there is a chemical called the dopamine, which excretes in the brain. This dopamine, when it excretes, it gives us a kick. It gives us a kick. Just people take alcohol or drugs. What happens? It gives them a kick. Same thing, these are also giving us kicks. So once the dopamine has been excreted, we get a kick and we get used, the sensation. We are getting used to it and we want more. We want the kicks more. So what happened? Slowly again, we are going back and seeing. When we see, wow, one more time. Now it has come to 100. Now it is 200. We're getting kicks. Why? Because the dopamine is being excreted from the brain. That is giving us kicks. Slowly, within a few days, we get addicted to the dopamine. When we get addicted to the dopamine, we can see also that we become obsessed. We become obsessed. And there are many people I have seen, young girls, they are totally obsessed. They come up with their clothes, they come up with the handbags, they come up with the brands, and with all those everything, accessories, they come up. And every morning we see that they are on the screen of Instagram or on Facebook. They have become obsessed. But I can say that they do not realize, they do not understand. Abhi to jawani hai. They're giving kick to life, but you don't know you're going to be trapped. So now, agar hum ye kehte hain ki this is real life, and that addiction comes because we are living a very artificial life. What is the reason behind this real life? What is the reason behind it? We say the reason behind is the body conscious. Hum sharir ke tal pe ji rahe hain. It is always हम पूरी जिंदगी कहते ना शरीर के तल पे जी रहे थे, बॉडी कॉन्शियस पे ही जी रहे थे, और ये शरीर ही कहा जाता है कि दिस इज अ बिग एलिफेंट. इसी बिग एलिफेंट को हम कहते हैं ईगो, इसी को हम कहते हैं हौमे. So this is what we talk about, the body conscious, which is very, very dangerous to us, very, very dangerous. Now, when this is dangerous to us, we have to be very clear how this body conscious is dangerous for us. So let's give light onto this words. I can just share it with you. You must be understand because we have done many times these things. Now, body conscious is what? The physical body. Okay. Now, this physical body has been labeled throughout our life. As a child, as a mother-in-law, as a daughter, as a sister, as a wife, as a husband. We have been all labeled. As our labeling comes, our responsibility starts. If I meet my children, the label comes a mother. If I'm with my husband, the label comes and the wife. So the labelings keep on changing and our responsibilities keep on changing. In this rat race, we say that we started thinking that I am this. मैं विंद्री हूँ, मैं फलाने की wife हूँ, मेरा यहाँ पे घर है, I am the malik of, and I made my identity because this is body conscious. In this rat race, I forgot my actual identity. मैं अपनी जो असली identity, I forgot it. Now, when you come into the body conscious, how does it play? How does it play? Because this physical body is there, ये 5 तत्वों का शरीर बना हुआ है, इसी करके इसके साथ सब चीजें जुड़ गई. आज if God, this physical body is not there, so what is there? Nothing to be attached to. But because this physical body is there, to this physical body, my physical body, the things are already attached. What is attached to it? It's attached to it, to the relationship. With this body, this belongs to my children. My children are attached to it. My husband is attached to it. My grandchildren are attached to it. My in-laws are attached to it. My sister, my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my mother. This is my friend. So what happened? All this relationship along with the worldly items. ये मेरा मकान है, my money, my property, my car. So what happens? This body conscious is not attached to all the things because we are in the body conscious. So ये मैं मेरा शुरू हो जाता है. Now, when this gets attached, so when happens that whenever ये जो body conscious में हम जी रहे हैं, ये जब हम बाहर के जो लोग हैं, जब हमको कोई भी problem देते हैं, तो what happens? We get angry. Because I'm attached to them according to the relationship. I'm attached to the worldly thing because of my body conscious. ये मेरा पैसा, आज पैसा कम हो गया, मेरी mother-in-law कुछ बोल दिया, तो I am angry. मेरी मदर ने कुछ बोल दिया, but doesn't matter because she's my mother. उसने तो मेरे को जन्म दिया है. This is how we behave. But because we are going according to the body conscious. Now, when we go into the body conscious, you see money goes, we are sad. Car breaks down, we are sad. Someone looters our property, we are sad. Children tell us something, we are sad. In-laws say something, we are sad. Mother says something, very happy. Sister says something, very happy. You see the discrimination and all going on. Why? Because of this body conscious. It is because of this body conscious. That is why they say, home dirag rog hai. और हमें है क्या? Ego है क्या? The big elephant, this body that is roaming in the room. And we are searching where's the ego. नहीं मेरे ये तो हमारा अपना कॉन्फिडेंस है, ये तो हमारा सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट है, हमारे पे तो ईगो है ही नहीं. दिस शरीर जो भाग रहा है ना पूरे संसार में, यही तो ईगो है. दिस इज आइडेंटिटी, अ फॉल्स आइडेंटिटी दैट वी हैव मेड. नाउ वी हैव अंडरस्टूड व्हाट द बॉडी कॉन्शियस इज अबाउट. ओके, नाउ वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि एक बॉडी कॉन्शियस के पीछे जो हम कहते हैं दुनिया के पीछे हम भाग रहे हैं, वो क्या है? What do you say? I put up a question to you. What will you say in your way of thinking Maya is? What is Maya? What will you say? What is Maya? Maya is illusion and illusion. What is Maya? Anyone has an answer for it? Okay. Evil thoughts. Okay. So that means now Maya. पर हम सदियों से यही सुनते आए हैं, हाय ये दुनिया माया है, हम इस माया में फंस गए हैं, बच्चे भी माया है, ये पैसा भी माया है, ये सारी चीजें जो बाहर की अट्रैक्शन, ये सारी माया है. हम लोग उसी को कहते हैं. We say that is Maya. This is a wrong way of interpreting Maya. Maya is not that. ना बच्चे माया है, ना हमारे संसार में तो गैजेट्स माया है, ना हमारे घर के इंसान माया है, ना पैसा. Nothing is Maya. ये पल्ले आज बन लो कि this is not Maya, this is a wrong perception we people have. Then what is Maya? What is Maya? So the Maya we say is, what is Maya? We say that Maya will be two things. अब दो चीजों में आ जाओ. What is Maya? दो चीजें. Thought process is Maya. The thought process is Maya. And what is our thought? Our negative thoughts. And negative thought के साथ एक हमारी energy आती है, which we call the negative feelings, the negative thought, the negative emotions. Now, I give you an example. For example, whenever there is any situation that come to us, whenever a situation comes to us, and we are in that situation कि मेरे को किसी ने कुछ कह दिया, किसी ने मेरे को कुछ भी कह दिया. So when someone tells me something, tells me कि यार यहाँ पे तो ना बहुत ज्यादा चोर आ गए, घर में बहुत ज्यादा गलियों में बड़े चोर आ गए. ओके, चोर आ गए. अब वो चोर आ गए हैं, मैंने सुना, मैंने ये चीज सुनी, तो जब मैंने सुना तो ये थॉट गोज इनटू मी दैट यहाँ पे तो बड़े चोर हैं ना. उसमें से एक सीड गिरेगा, क्या? डर, इनसिक्योरिटी, स्ट्रेस. You will see all this will enter with that thought कि बड़े चोर आ गए. Now the thought process has gone into me. उसमें से वो सीड निकलता है डर का, स्ट्रेस का, एंजाइटी का, at times angry also. How dare these people come and do? And then you can see what we are doing. ये जो thought process है और ये जो हमारे अंदर वो emotions आती हैं, those are called Maya. That is called Maya. हो सकता है another person hears about it कि भाई चोर आ गए, इस गली में बड़े चोर हैं, be careful. तो दूसरा बंदा कहता है अच्छा चोर आ गए हैं, अच्छा doesn't matter, we have to be careful, nothing to be scared of, take your own safety. A different thought process, and what happened? They become stronger. So you see two people carrying a different thought process and different emotions. Those emotions are with the thought process called Maya. And this Maya is going to control our real life. They control our real life. Now, for example, I'll give you how they control your real life. Example, children are there. Someone is gone into the wrong way. बच्चे कोई गलत रास्ते पे चले गए. Okay. I see my child is on the wrong path. Now what do? I go into the society. पहले तो उसको बांध के मैं अंदर रखूंगी. दूसरा मैं सोसाइटी में जाऊंगी. I'm very happy. Nothing, no problem. I do not want to take help. मैं एक mask डाल के I go into the. Why? Because I'm feeling ashamed. I'm feeling very bad. My child is doing this. All those emotions are coming inside me. Those emotions, they tell me what? How will you face the people? कैसे करो? So I keep on smiling and laughing. I go in the society. I'm flaunting everywhere, not letting the people know that such a big mess is coming in my house. Now, another person, just please excuse. So what happens? Another person who hears about the child is going the wrong path. What will that mother do? She said, no, I need help. My child is going the wrong way. I need help. So now you see her thought process is different. And her emotions are what? He needs help. I have to be stable and have to help the child. If I lose myself, the child also go. So what happens? Emotions are becoming different with a different thought process. Now, what is it? This type of a thought process will help the child. She will not just go outside and flaunt about and everything. No, because when we are being governed by the negative thoughts and emotions, usually there is a hollowness inside us. And this hollowness inside us makes us go into the society where we are putting up a mask and showing people we are very happy and putting the problem under the carpet. And throughout life we are doing, please check. You will see that throughout life, this is what we are doing in the real life. Our real life is governed by this Maya. Let it be our children, let it be our society, let it be our working place. Everything is governed by this Maya. Now, I think we had to talk about the real life. Now, let's talk about the real life. What is real life? Now, we have already done that the real life was what? It was the truth. It was actually it's a very pious life, a pious life. But one thing, remember, that when we are going to talk about the real life, the first thing is I've discussed in the point was that it is very tough to walk. It's very tough to walk. Why is it tough to walk? अगर हम सड़क पे जा रहे हैं और हमारे पैरों में चप्पलें ना हो, and there'll be stones, how painful it is going to be for us. It's going to be very painful for us. Same way in life, there are unpleasant situations coming to us. There are circumstances coming to us, challenges coming to us. There are a lot of triggers coming to us. All of them are coming. But what happens when we are in real life? We put them under the carpet and show a different picture with wearing a mask. But in real life, these unpleasant circumstances are going to come. They are going to be challenges. They are coming. They will be coming onwards also. But we have to, in real life, we have to solve these problems, face these challenges, and then we have to proceed in life. We have to move on. But then how? The question comes, how do we talk? There must be something how to solve it. So the next says, how to solve these real life issues? The first and the foremost, knowledge. Knowledge is the most important, because without knowledge, अस्सी बगैर ज्ञान तो अस्सी लोग नहीं रियल लाइफ जी सकेंगे. नॉलेज है तो हम हर सिचुएशन को मैनेज कर सकेंगे. अनप्लेजेंटनेस आएगी, सर्कमस्टेंसेस आएंगे, challenges आएंगे, triggers आएंगे, lot of things are going to come. But if we have knowledge, without knowledge, you cannot move one step ahead. ये तो पल्ले बांध लो. First is the knowledge, and the knowledge of the source also. Now, what is the source? What is the source? The source is your actual identity. That's your actual identity. In real life, we were talking about the body conscious. That was not our identity. That was the ego. The scriptures say, शरीर ही हमें है. और हम इसी को सवार रहे हैं. इसी को खाना दे रहे हैं. All fast food, everything we people are doing. That is why they say that real life may solutions you will get only if you have knowledge. And knowledge, and also about your source. That's very important, because real is governed by your body conscious. Real is governed by your real identity, your real life. So Knowledge and source is very important. Now, when we have these, we will call knowledge as a tool. We will call knowledge as a tool, because these are the tools which will help us to cross the hurdles. It make us cross the hurdles, make life authentic, sincere and truthful. Don't we want our life to be authentic? Don't we want our life to be sincere and truthful? अगर ये तीन words को भी आप ले लोगे ना, तो जिंदगी में कहते खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं. You'll be full of joyfulness. You'll be in high spirit. You will be in chardi kala. That is why I think everyone wants. Don't we want this authentic and sincere and truthful living? Yes. So we need this tool. Which one? That is the knowledge. Now, if I really want to travel from real to real, and I'm traveling from real to real, means the quality of existence. The quality of existence. Abhi kya hai? We think, oh, we are very, very close and we are eating and enjoying and pubbing and seeing movies and all. And this is very good quality. No, no. Time will tell us we are being trapped. Abhi gyan nahi hai. पर जब प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगी ना जिंदगी में, जब शरीर पे भी प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगी, तब हम बोलेंगे कि what is the quality of life? Today, everyone is diseased. Everyone is diseased. So what happened? You have to travel from real to real. That is why they say, no, जो जो दिसे सो सो रोगी, रोग रहत मेरा सतगुरु जोगी. Vani is saying everyone is diseased. That means everyone is in the real life. All are wearing mask. All are wearing mask. So what happens when we people are on this body conscious? We have to travel to the soul conscious so that we can actually make our life more authentic, the quality of life, get more of happiness into life, get into the truthful living, or asi satyar ho saki. This is the goal of every human being. But the sad part is we do not able to differentiate between the real and the real life. Asi real life no real life ke. Asi kadi kamange no what? अरे यही तो जिंदगी है, देखो क्या है जिंदगी. हम तो कहते यही तो जिंदगी है. आजकल के बच्चे देख लो क्या करें, यही तो जिंदगी है. ये जिंदगी नहीं है. This is a real life. This is a mass life. This is a hypocrisy. This is actually, you can say, a superficial life. It's a superficial life. It's now high time we try to understand कि ये जो भी है, we people are being trapped and we are getting away from the real life. अब ये real life भी ये नहीं कि हमको कोई problems नहीं आएंगी, definitely आएंगी, but we have to understand कि this real life के अंदर problems आएंगी, but we are getting all the tools of knowledge and we are going to, with this tool of knowledge and all, we are going to solve these problems. We are going to cross all these hurdles. And when we cross all these hurdles, what are we going to attain? Peace and happiness, our truthfulness, our quality of life will become very good. So real life is actually the thing what we are talking about, real and real. I hope you have understood the difference between the real and the real life. Now, I will ask you one question. How will you define life? How will you define life? Come on, anyone? Put it in the chat box. How will you define life? I'm giving you a minute. How will you define life? Anyone else? Anyone else? Why are you scared? Come on, pour your heart out. A meaning journey from birth to death. So that is life. Okay. So that means the span, the space, that is what you're trying to say. That span is called the life. Now I will give you another word. Okay. In many of the sessions, we had tried to eradicate the word God. In other webinars, we try to eradicate this word because we don't believe in God. We are theists. We do not believe in it. They are right, 100% right. Because आजकल की दुनिया में, whatever we people are portraying, the different meanings, you can say all these gurdwaras and mandirs and all has destroyed the words of God. God का मतलब ही They brought into a destruction actually. And that is why children say we don't believe in God. But we had said G-O-D, God is what? हम कहते हैं ये जो पूरा संसार है वो सब जगह में है. He is everywhere. God is everywhere. Now when God is everywhere, that means हम कहते हैं कि यही life है. यही life है. Wherever there is life, there is growth. You're breathing, you're growing. That is life. That is God. You see the plants, they are growing. That is God. That is God is inside. That is that life inside. Forget the word God. Put life. There is life inside. You water the plants grow. That means there is life in water also. There is life everywhere. The life is inside me and the life is outside me. So now if this is life, if this is right, now real life and real life. Look at the artificial life area. So what is the real life? In other words, according to the scriptures, what we people are putting this word. In the next, we will show you on the screen only that what are we putting the pictures for life. हमने बहुत जगह पर प्लेटफॉर्म में डिस्कस कर लिया है कि द यूनिवर्स, जो ये संसार है, जो ये यूनिवर्स है, यही गॉड है, यही लाइफ है. Another word we put on for this was the laws of the universe. Laws of the universe is God. Eko naam hukam hai. Then another word for it, God is, life is virtues. And virtues hai, then again you put it up to the next one. What does the next say? That yehi sarovar hai. Kahan pe? Mere andar hai. I'm not talking about the tirats. I'm not talking about the bar ke sarovar. I'm talking about the inside one. Because that life is inside me. उस लाइफ के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट नाम दिए गए हैं कि वही वननेस है, वही यूनिवर्स है, वही जो है द लॉज है, वही सरोवर है, वही तीर्थ है, वही वर्च्यूज है. सो दैट इज लाइफ which never ends, which never dies. Which never dies, is unlimited, does not die. So what happened? Life का word ही change हो गया. जो God था वो life बन गया. अब लाइफ की मीनिंग चेंज हो गई. हम कहते हैं व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन योर लाइफ, क्या मतलब कि तुम्हारी जिंदगी में क्या हो रहा है. दिस इज हाउ वी से इट. क्या हो रहा है तुम्हारी जिंदगी में. But this life what we are talking about is actually our real identity. Our real life is actually our real identity. अब करके देखो, real is what? Authentic, real, which is never ending, which is immortal. And life is what? That is inside me. So real life is what? My real identity. So this real has been already cleared up. Okay. Now let us come to another part where we are going to talk about, you can say, कि अगर ये चीजें, real life is being governed by our emotions, governed by our negative thoughts. Our real life is being controlled by these things. पर ये चीजें आती कहाँ से? From where does it come? How does it enter? And where does it enter? Where does it go? So now we are going to show you on the screen that these are entering through the gateway. These are the gateway of the Maya. What is it? They say our five senses. Our five senses, you see the gateway of Maya. ये Maya जो thoughts हैं, the negative emotions हैं, how do they come? They come through the gateway of the five senses. ये हमारे अंदर आ गए. बड़ी बार सुनोगे बड़ों के कहते हैं, in scripture they say, 9 द्वारे खुले ते 10वां द्वार बंद. Now let's clear this up, okay? 9 द्वारे खुले ते 10वां द्वार बंद. उन 10वां द्वार के, there are going to be doors on our body? No. It is just a, you can say, a metaphor of just explaining us. It's in a vernacular language where he's trying to explain us what are these gateways. They are our five senses. They're always opening. We can see, we can smell, we can touch, we can taste, we can hear. These are all the five senses which are always open. 24/7 it is working. ये जो हमारे 9 द्वार है ना, इसके एक 10वां द्वार है जिसको हम कहते हैं, बड़े लोग कहते हैं जी 10वां द्वार प्रकृति है, निज थाव है, and it is the center of the eyebrow. These are all illusions and myths. I'm sorry to say, but these are all illusions and myths. Now, what is the 10वां द्वार? 10वां द्वार is just that place where our actual identity is. Our actual identity, our authentic, our soul conscious, that is called the 10वां द्वार. अब उसमें दरवाजे थोड़ी लगे हुए हैं कि वो दरवाजा बंद है. It is that we are sleeping. We are not even aware of it. Throughout life, we have been living in the body conscious, and we never even remembered, we never even knew that these things are actually our, you can say this is actually my identity. I was not even aware of it. मेरे को पता ही नहीं था कि ये 10वां द्वार था. हम तो सोचा कि according to the meanings what people were taking, एक द्वार अंदर है, उसके अंदर हमने घुसना है. तो how? There's no द्वार. At present, we have no knowledge. That means हमारा 10वां द्वार बंद है, because we are not aware of it. Now, as we are getting the knowledge, and we are now going to work, we are going to work on this field. So what happens? Now we have come to know कि 9 द्वारे के अंदर से all from our 5 senses, all what enters? All the thoughts. जो मैं सुन रही हूँ, जो मेरे को informations मिल रही हैं, ये सारे thoughts मेरे अंदर enter कर गए. जब वो enter करते हैं मेरे अंदर, तो what happens? उसके साथ emotions are also attached. I told you, thoughts carry along with them the emotions, and every thought for individual are different. Maybe someone is very strong, negative thought आया, उसको handle कर लिया, and he becomes very strong. One person may be very weak. The thought comes and brings in an emotion of fear, insecurity, stress, and a lot of pain and anger. So it depends. But when this thought enters along with the emotion, where does it go? Where do they reside? They reside in the subconscious mind. They reside in the subconscious mind. Now, when they're residing in the subconscious mind, इसी को हम कहते हैं मन. ये है मन. ये है हमारा बैंक, जिसमें every thought and emotions, let it be good or let it be bad, they come